The thing about a roll is you gotta honor it. Doubting it is an insult to the gods of chance. Questioning it is tantamount to self-destruction. You gotta ride it like Antley Road charismatic. Hang on tight and let it take you where it will.
You about ready?
Yeah, come on, kid. Hit me hard. Again.
14. Julia's got deuce showing.
What's your name again? And I can't be Decker. Why? A Decker
never settles.
That's right. No stones, no bones.
It's time for this table to close.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah, and your dealer has a math test in the morning.
Come on, kid. Deal, big guy.
You gotta know that there's only 1 7 left in the deck.
Hit me. 21.
Unbelievable.
You let that be a lesson to you. Never dishonor the roll. Go.
Reported within the same company.
40 minutes. I didn't lose a hand. Do you know what that means?
You were playing an 8-year-old.
An 8-year-old who in 2 hours at the Mirage could buy himself a 600 SL.
I wouldn't read too much into it.
Luck is a thing with feathers.
It's hope.
What?
Hope is a thing with feathers. Emily Dickinson.
I had to marry an editor.
You know, I think it might be more constructive to dial down the nightly lectures on voodoo.
It's not voodoo. No, it is real. It's tangible. See, no, the thing about luck is you're only lucky if you believe you are.
Do you believe?
I believe.
I see July pork bellies hitting 92, then crashing hard.
Watch out for flying pigs.
Anyway, I'm putting my clients in, so if anybody wants a piece of it, I'm on top of it all day.
Clients? What clients?
Actually, Kilberger's coming in today.
HSD Capital. Hello.
Hit the orange button.
Well, hit the red button. Shake it. Shake it.
Guys, this is not going to work.
I've got a technician on it, okay?
What if that was him? Is this okay?
Next.
Stanhurst Med is ripe for a takeover.
All we need to do now is find someone with 13 figures to buy it.
I'll make a few calls.
It's not a problem.
We're certainly in a good mood today.
Today is the day. Today I will slay the dragon. This is blood in the water, baby.
There you go. Now, let's go. Do we need these? What's going on with Wesley? I mean, the Rossi brothers are starting to get a little antsy.
As a matter of fact, Wallace flew in last night.
You still gonna sell?
Just a few I's and T's. Al's got it covered. We don't need overkill.
I'm meeting him at a fundraiser for Hillary. Anyway, we'll eat a little pate and firm up the details.
The only thing that I hate more than pate is a fundraiser.
Where does Gardner Blackstone will be there?
The big fish. I've been trying to net him forever.
Well, then I guess it's fortuitous that I have 2 tickets.
All right, that appears to be it.
I have something.
More plastic?
Paper, actually. Ashton paper. It's in Ashton, North Carolina. I think the stock's gonna climb.
Market time.
Okay, we'll review it, Rick. Let's go grab some green, people.
Will you please remember to give Wallace my best?
Actually, I don't think it's your best he's interested in.
Papa needs a new life.
Come on.
Look at this.
Oh, hi. I didn't want to disturb the powwow, so I figured, what the hell, might as well pick up some cab fare. God, I love these guys. Anyway, after a week's agonizing contemplation, Judge Rubidoux denied Merriweather's TRO.
What about our motion to dismiss?
The good Judge Rubidoux, I just love saying that. She needs another week to flip the coin. Anyway, I better start reviewing files just in case it comes up tails.
Well, you just help yourself, Josh. You can start with what's in there.
I just love this.
Not exactly my idea of a party.
It's politics, Wallace. It's not supposed to be fun.
10 grand for a plate of rubber eggs? Serious, money is wasted on the rich. Hey, shouldn't we talk business?
Absolutely.
Well, we best go someplace private. No, there's too many ears around here to get any serious talking done.
Just business, Wallace.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't.
Pardon?
Yes, it is smoked salmon. No, it is not Norwegian.
What would you recommend?
Cookies. Mrs. Lynx, more chips per inch than all the others combined.
Not to mention your financial interest in the company.
I like something, I buy it.
My name is Martin Decker.
You're one of the escapees from Meriwether Marks.
I hope you won't hold that against me, Mr. Blackstone.
Oh, hell, I busted loose myself back in '79. Silly me. I put some clients in junk before anybody ever heard of milking. They got rich, I got canned.
You know, I have something that just might pique your interest and your bank account.
This is not the place, Martin.
Right. Never talk business over food.
On the contrary, only talk business over food. Late lunch today, the Petit Cafe. Richard.
Gardner, good to see you. Very pleased.
Did you happen to read the kids' work on Ashton paper?
Looks like bucks. Inventory's growing, limited customer base. I'd rook his money. Already told him to recommend it on his cold calls.
Yeah. And typically, I don't like putting clients into a company unless I know it's soup to nuts.
Kick the tires.
So to speak. It shouldn't take more than a day or two.
Hunter, take Boyd with you.
Well, I really don't think this merits a double team.
It is his find.
Okay. Maybe he'll learn something. Pack your bag, Mr. Boyd. We're leaving in 30 minutes.
Where?
Ashton, North Carolina. Wherever the hell that is.
The Rossies are willing to go to 20% cash.
Why not 100?
Because they're not sitting on $50 million. Not many people are. This isn't a good time for seller's remorse, Wallace. I mean, we had a meeting of the minds with the Rossies, and
I wish that our last evening together had ended a little differently.
It didn't. And it won't.
Now that is a shame.
This is business, Wallace. Period. End of story.
Well, you know, Allison, in every successful transaction, both parties must walk away happy. Now, last week, I signed your retainer agreement. You were happy, but you see, I, on the other...
This is a good deal, Wallace. Who else is going to pay you more than 20%?
Well, all right, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You see, the important thing is I'm still not smiling.
Some people might call this extortion.
Back home, they call it courting.
What if I can convince the Rossies to make their offer more attractive?
It's not the money, Allison.
What if they agree to keep you on? A lifetime employment contract.
You can do that?
I can try. Only do not screw with me here, Wallace. I pull this off, you close.
You pull this off, I'll put you on payroll myself. Look, I'm with the pencil necks around the clock here. How about you swing by my hotel with Rossi's answer? What, say tomorrow night? About 9.
Just business, Wallace.
Oh, absolutely.
Pork bellies. World's eating tofu pizza, for Christ's sake. She wants me to go heavy into pig.
What happens in September, Mel?
The balloon on my co-op goes pop.
Labor Day. People eat Brussels sprouts and wheatgrass 51 weeks out of the year suddenly get a hard-on for hot dogs. And as we all know, hot dogs do not grow on trees, but in...
The belly of the pig.
Is what I'm saying.
Only bellies haven't topped 90 this century.
Bingo. Since the last time the entire world celebrated simultaneously. The millennium, Mel. By January of this year, half the world's pig population was wiped out. So, bellies opened at 81. I want to ride them to 92, then dump them.
They hit 92, I'll marry you.
Oh, what's the point? I just snatch you in the divorce.
Story of my life. Now, put me down. What do you think? Say 200 grand. Now, what the hell? Say $500,000.
Hey, Mal. Thanks for sticking with me.
Pigs. I must be Miss Shug.
Rufo. Yeah, hi. I'm real busy. Let me talk to her. No, I can't leave now. Dad?
That's a saucy you owe me. No? Okay.
Don't work too hard, guys.
Well, I figure after Al closes this Wesley deal, I'll take a little vacation. Maybe to Augusta. Wouldn't want to be rusty.
Look, I have got some personal business. Can you keep an eye on bellies for me? I've got a sell order at 92. When it drops, it's going to free fall. Now, I could be off a couple of points, so just to be safe...
She doesn't trust us.
Don't worry.
I owe you.
The veal. Save room, Marty. Dessert's ineffable.
I don't know. I'm kind of watching the old tonnage.
Life should be lived to excess, my friend.
Yes, I've heard that about you. I'm sorry. I just meant...
Nothing offends me, Marty. Fortune said I was the symbol of greed for the new millennium. Of bulls, bears, and pigs. Barons said I was the king of the porcine.
Well, nobody pays attention.
My God, you've got to have swine to lead you to the truffles. Do you know what Bill Gates is worth? His net worth is so big that if you multiplied it by 2, it wouldn't make a difference.
So, that's your goal.
It's as good as any, I suppose. Now, what was this opportunity you have for me?
Stanhurst Med.
Dodd's still running a joint, huh? Good man. Cheats at bridge.
No, I think it is ripe.
They're over-leveraged by about $200 million. What else you got?
Grilled portobello mushrooms.
Emler Industries.
Passed on it 3 months ago. Tell me something I don't know, Marty.
Pork bellies.
The veal.
Excellent choice, Mr. Blackstone.
Commodity futures? Never touch this up.
My partner sees a sharp rise.
Marty, I know you're good. You closed Finkel and Barlow. Hell, you got to be good to deal with George Barlow. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a couple bucks.
$200,000.
You turn that into 4 by Friday, then we'll talk real business. Eat. Eat.
Oh, nothing like small-town America to get the stomach growling.
Shouldn't we check into the hotel first?
I hardly think there'll be a shortage of rooms.
Three R's of the South. Wrestling, religion, and ribs.
This isn't so different from rugby.
Where?
Rugby, North Dakota, where I grew up. The exact geographical center of North America.
Gentlemen?
Baby backs for both of us and 2 lemonades, please.
You got it.
Let's get to know each other. That was fun. So tell me some more about this company.
The debt service is next to nil. The land alone is worth more than the outstanding shares. 10,000 people live in Ashton. More than half of them rely on the company for income. That means there's an added incentive for the board members to run the company at a profit.
Can I help you? I doubt it. What about cash flow?
Profit increased every year for 10 years, then leveled off in 99. Inventory has...
Excuse me, but this doesn't really concern you.
Hell if it don't. It's Ashton paper you're yapping about, ain't it?
What were you saying about inventory?
A surplus of over...
I just asked you something, mister.
And I just told you what we're discussing is none of your business.
My town, my business. You know, come to think of it, I don't like your face.
Well, that's a coincidence, because I'm not particularly fond of yours either.
The fact is, we don't like a couple suits butting into business what don't concern them.
Fact is, I don't like some yokel blowing his chaw breath in my face.
So I'm a yokel now, huh? I ought to break your face.
Well, go ahead. Come on. Break my face. Hit me quick. My ribs are coming. Fine. Oh, look at that. That's wonderful, delicious. Come on, eat up. Throw your tie over your think you'll stink.
Got some business to take care of.
Any luck on the bellies?
Better than Menudo.
Damn, I need a quick turnaround.
Don't look at me. Would I be eating leftover pieces the bond market was doing anything?
Equities?
Frozen burrito. Damn tasty, too.
Damn it.
For you.
Dad!
Nice place.
What are you doing here?
What, am I allowed to see where my kid works?
No, I'm not having a good day, Max.
You've gone into business with your old man. Every day would be a holiday.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. Now, unless you know how I can turn 200 grand into 4.
As a matter of fact,
Forget I asked.
Look, I'm really busy. You know, it's every father's dream to have his oldest join him in the business. That way he'll know that once he passes on, all that he's accomplished will live on through eternity.
You're a bookie.
What you do, what I do, there's not that much difference. Except, of course, I don't pay taxes. So if you really want to turn that 2 into 4, there's a filly and a tent at Belmont.
When are you going to stop, Dad? I don't need Max Decker's tip of the day.
Trying to help my son. Shoot me.
I don't do that.
Yeah, right. My shrink tells me it's some sort of separation crap. Anyway, I shared a dozen Krispy Kremes this morning with Cesar Valdez.
The trainer?
Best in the game. As he's leaving, he drops a name. And I know him 20 years. He never dropped a name before. She's going to go off maybe 3-1. Her name is Go Girl. If you think you're separated enough, bring that face around the house sometime, why don't you? Your mother would like to shove a little bubble and squeak into it. See ya.
Gentlemen, meet Big Mama, heart and soul of Ashton Papers.
I can't believe these are paper plates.
That's the Babe Ruth of paper plates, son. I can show you something. Now watch this. You see that? How about that? Not one drop see through. You heard double ply? Well, this sucker is quadruple.
Yeah, but most people don't drink their coffee off of a paper plate. And they eat a tuna sandwich, a hot dog, or
Yankees. Look, boys, see, down below the Mason-Dixon line, our #1 staple is barbecue. Now, you give me a plate that'll hold up to Aunt Maybell's hot sauce. I'll give you quarterlies without a lick of red ink on them. Follow me. We spent about a half a penny to make this little beauty.
So you've never thought about selling it up north?
No, a single ply suits y'all just fine. You don't need Big Mama for your Cobb salads.
Mr. Bunker, what's the single most important attribute of any marketable item today? Disposability. The more you can throw something away, the more valuable it is. Disposability. Lighters, diapers, the wife, the kids. Everything has to be disposable. Right? Why? One word. Shopping. See, used to be a man was unhappy, yearning for salvation. He would go to church. Nowadays, he goes to a 200,000 square foot shopping mall. If you can't throw it away, you cannot therefore replenish your supply, and therefore you cannot be saved. So you see, Mr. Bunker, The rest of America may not need your quadruple ply on its dining room table, but it sure as hell needs it in its soul.
And that's why you want your clients to invest in Ashton paper. So with new capital, we can expand up north.
No, you're not following me. I don't want our clients to invest in Ashton. We want to buy it ourselves. Lock, stock, and Big Mama.
So we weren't really here to kick the tires for potential investors.
Can't win if you're not in the game, Boyd.
So my analysis was...
Yeah, it was right on the money. Ashton is a great company. I say we buy it, we turn it over 200%, 6 months, a year tops.
A hostile takeover?
Who said anything about hostile? With your brains and my charm, I figure the board will give us the company. Send us a thank you and a potted plant in the morning. Congratulations, Boyd. You're about to become president of a publicly traded company.
Son of a bitch is screwing with us.
What can I say? Wesley's getting cold feet.
We agreed to buy the company. We did not agree to keep the dead weight.
It's just that Wallace has an emotional attachment to the Bangkok division.
My brother and I have an emotional attachment to our money. A lifetime contract. What is that?
How about this? We tie Wallace's employment to profits. They don't jump 10 points per, he's out. They do, we're all happy.
Not bad. Tell you what I'll do. I'll talk to my brother. I'll get back to you.
Not bad. That was brilliant.
I guess he didn't think so.
I know I shouldn't have bothered you, but she's been doing that for 2 hours. I didn't know what else to do.
It's okay.
Dr. Ramsey says it's this neighborhood, that damn apartment. It reminds her too much. No, I ought to move her out of here. For my kid and my pension, I couldn't afford to walk up in the Bronx. If I only listened to Charlie.
This new firm works. You know, maybe I can help.
No, baby. You already give us enough. She's not your problem. I should have gone into business with Uncle Charlie when he asked.
It wouldn't have made a difference, Dad. Mom would still be...
40 years ago, he says, what do you want to drive a train for? 20 years,
and
all you got is a pension. Never work for anyone, baby.
That's what you tell me.
You gotta do it on your own like Charlie.
Let's just talk about it later, okay?
For calling this emergency meeting of the board.
I know the business you're in. You're in the business of being a son of a bitch.
Now stop.
The hell I will. I called up on you. You know what they call this guy? Lasky the liquidator. He'll take Ashton, rip it up, sell the pieces, and we'll be left with squat.
Is that true, Mr. Lasky?
Your town would see a profit of $20 million. I really don't think that...
Billy. There's 10,000 people out there depending on Ashton paper. What the hell are they going to do when he pisses on it? Where the hell are they going to go?
The reality of the situation is, as board members, you have a fiduciary responsibility to bring my offer to your shareholders. We would like to get this wrapped up ASAP. Thanks.
We're not really gonna liquidate the company, are we?
Wasn't it you who said the land was worth more than the business?
Sure, but what about the people?
Blood in the water, Boyd.
Come on, Bobby. I need something. Anything. Come on. I gotta double my money fast. No, that's not funny. All right, don't ever call me when you need help. Yeah, you're in the box. Yeah, that's right, schmuck. You're in the box. Jerk. Knock, knock. I don't have time, Butch.
That's exactly what I was gonna say to you. Time's up. Vic wants his coin.
That's cool. I once saw that in a toilet in Sagaponack.
Look, I could write you a check right now, but...
No checks.
Is what I'm saying. But the thing is, the schlep to the bank, who needs it? What I'm saying is gathering up all that green. Of course I do. Come on, this is a piece of cake. See, thing is, I got this filly in tomorrow's 10th.
Vic says no more action till you pay up.
And who can blame him? But what I'm saying is, Butch, gathering up 100 G's in cash, I'd have to liquidate my holdings.
How's your wife, Marty? And your little girl?
He's a boy.
How old is he now?
Tell you what, why don't you place the bet for me? Okay, we'll say the very same 100. She's going off at 3-1. She wins 100 off the top for you. You give Vic his 100, I get the rest. We're all dancing.
She loses, I gotta chase you down for Vic's green and mine both.
First, this filly is a dinger. Second, it's as good as green.
What did I say about checks? Connor Blackstone.
Yeah, he's a major player. It's a 3-comma club.
What? You don't think I read Barron's? This check's for 200 G's.
I'll tell you what, Butch. Let it all ride. Go, girl. Tomorrow's 10th at Belmont.
If Vic hears about this...
At Dartmouth, I majored and shut my mouth.
Obvious to me the board doesn't want us anywhere near their company. I mean...
What? Spit it out, Boyd.
Don't you care about the people we'll put out of work?
Zena's shoe out of Trenton. Did you ever hear of it?
No.
The founder spent about 20 years building up a pretty good company. The shoes were cheaper. In fact, they were better. He actually stole a good portion of the market share from the big boys. Anyway, after a year of record sales, a major competitor offered him an incredible price for his company.
So he sold?
Mm-hmm. Well, the deal closes, and the competitor absorbs Zenith with the understanding that the founder will stay on in an advisory capacity for life. Except 2 weeks after the closing, the competitor shuts Zenith's doors and tosses the founder out on his ass.
I hope he sued.
You bet he sued. As a matter of fact, Dad...
your father?
He spent the rest of his life bellowing frustration at the armies of three-piece men who pointed to paragraphs of wherefores and whereases and notwithstandings and laughed in his face. They did not care about him, Boyd.
So do you want to be like them?
I don't want to be like him. What do you think the chances are of getting a steam in this bird? Come on.
Any movement?
Up? Nope.
So much for the great pork belly boom in 2000. Oh, by the by, I want to really thank you for your early contribution to Sam Rossi. I really think that's what brought him around.
I figured you and Al had it covered.
Did you hear from Dr. Z?
Uh-huh. My guess, that's him.
Well, if it's not, call the cops. Dr. Z.
It's moi.
In here, if you don't mind. Thank you.
So, which one's Jack?
That's Robert Roberts.
Cool. Your rent's had one goofball sense of humor, huh?
Just call him Ditto. We all do.
Newsflash. That's just as goofball.
So, you got the stuff?
You got mine?
3 long.
Now, you make sure you report that on your tax return. How do we know this is the real deal?
But first he's with the IRS and now it's the FDA? Huh? Nice doing business with you.
Oil de Monterrey. Fresh off the boat from Havana. What are you, nuts? It's nothing short of one.
No, the belly's 91.8.
Come on.
Did the phones? 91. 89.3. 87.4.
Davey, it's Ditto. Kill Berg's pork. Sell it.
83.
No, sell it!
81. 81.
Damn. This is not good. Not good.
So, tell me, I bet you spend all your free time lounging on yachts and whatnot with Wall Street types, huh?
Is that what I think it is?
I figure, we win the motion, case closed. We lose, I'm canned. Either way, next Friday's open.
Well, you know, Josh, from my vast experience, there are only two types of men that work on Wall Street.
Rich and richer?
Standard and poor. And don't get me started about men from Kansas City.
Tell me about it. I had depositions on the books for you guys, but the old man rescheduled.
The Kaiser?
Kaiser, that's cute. Cynical creature that I am, I made a few well-placed calls, and it turns out he really does have some billion-dollar deal cooking in Kansas City. Westman Inc. something.
Wesley Industries?
Yeah, sounds like.
Son of a bitch.
I don't think it's right.
Well, send it back.
I'm not talking about the ribs. I'm talking about breaking up the company. It's not what I...
Fellow at the hotel said I'd find you here.
Oh. Have a seat, Mr. Bunker.
Ashton's prepared to write you boys a check right now for $2 million.
You're offering us green man? Shame on you.
You call it what you want. I call it extortion.
What?
You get the money. All you gotta do is leave Ashton be.
It's a very generous offer, Mr. Bunker.
But we can't accept. We buy your company. We fire half the employees. We save that much the first day. So, I mean...
Tell me something, Lasky. What the hell kind of rock did you crawl out from under?
$2 million. How could you say no?
Because the game has just begun, Boyd. If you'd been paying attention, you would have noticed that I was never actually planning on breaking up that company. I was never actually planning on buying it at all. The sad thing is that these people are all so predictable.
This was an extortion scheme from the get-go.
Green mail, Boyd. It's called green mail.
These are real people. With kids and mortgages, we drain Ashton's cash, people will get laid off.
Look at us, Boyd. What do? We don't hammer nails into wood. We don't spout the law. We don't prescribe medicine for the sick. What do? We make money. That's what we do. We fill our pockets by any means necessary. And if at the end of the day we have more money in them than we did when we woke up that morning, then we've done our job.
And you know, when the toilet bowl overflows over the floor, it's...
We know.
I asked you to do one simple...
It was me. It was my fault.
No, it was both of us.
Was it that difficult? I mean, for Christ's sakes, all you had to do was just... I'm sorry. It was my fault.
Like, Marissa...
I shouldn't have left the office in the first place.
I will call Kilberg.
No. I'll do it.
We're doubling our offer. $4 million. Just leave our company alone. The offer's on the table till midnight tonight.
We won't need that much time. The answer is still no. So, if that's all, we have to go talk to our attorneys in New York.
Just hold on. $5 million. That's as high as we can go.
Deliver the check to my hotel.
Excuse me, but I've been over Ashton's balance sheets. You don't have anywhere near that kind of cash.
You want to know where it's coming from?
What's the point?
No. Well, these sharks have got a right to know who's cooking their chum. It's from the people that live here. They're emptying their bank accounts, mortgaging their houses, anything to keep your stink off of them.
Well, do me a favor then, Mr. Bunker, and tell them all that I greatly appreciate it. Come on, Boyd.
No, you can't do this.
I just did.
Well, I'm not going to be a part of it.
Well, then consider yourself fired, Boyd.
Good. I'm sorry. I truly am. This is all my fault. I can't stop him. I wish I could. But there is something you can do. Like I said, I've been over your books. Your land is worth twice what it's valued on your books, if you don't mind. I've spoken to your bank, and they'll seriously consider a $10 million second mortgage on your land. It's a good deal for the bank. It's a good deal for your company. All you have to do is review it and sign.
Only you still walk away with $5 million of our dollars.
We do. But with the cash from the mortgage, you can pay back the people of Ashton, and you can use the rest to expand up north.
Let me see that.
Hey, get in.
Thought I was fired.
I'm gonna let you fill somebody else's pockets? Come on, hop in. We'll get the hell out of here.
No, thanks. I've made other arrangements.
Okay.
They approach the finish.
Come on, come on. Come on.
It's lollipop by a length. Button is second.
No, come on.
Go Girl on the outside, charging hard.
Come on.
Here
Come on.
comes Go Girl.
Come on, believe.
She passes Button. It's lollipop and Go Girl, neck and neck.
Come on, girl.
It's Go Girl.
Please. What? What?
And if I don't show a 10% profit?
Well, end of fiscal year out.
It's pretty rough.
Huh. No one said the Rossies didn't play hardball.
Huh.
Are you up for it, Wallace?
Wow. You're so tense.
This deal means a lot to me. We're a new firm. We're depending on it.
Well, how much does it really mean, Alison? Huh? Hmm?
I've enough. I don't appreciate a son of a bitch like you wasting my time.
I don't know what
you're
you're
talking about. One of Meriwether's clients buying your company? I will rip it off, I swear to God.
Yes. Oh.
You bastard. You had no intention of selling the electronics division. 9 times out of 10 on the street, brass balls will get you anything you want. And I do mean anything. As we've just learned, I've got them. You don't. Too bad for you.
Just like that? $5 million.
That's not what you think.
Are you kidding? This was your deal. And they've got to give you a bonus now.
Can we just go to sleep?
And this is what you wanted all along, isn't it? Look, what he did, was it illegal?
No, but...
Well, then if it wasn't illegal, it can't be immoral. Can it?
trying to hide. No place like a crowd. You too, huh? One of the Kaiser's clients is buying Wesley Industries, so there's no way they'd dump a division now. I was thinking, if I was stuck on a desert island, the last person in the world I'd want to be stuck with is me. I mean, what actual skill do I have? Pork bellies or a bust? Something like that. It's funny. When I was 8, my father coaxed me onto the Cyclone at Coney Island. The roller coasters scared me, and they still do. But I was going to be a big girl and make my daddy proud. Because he couldn't go with me, you know, ear infection. And then when it was over, I was covered in my own puke. Yeah? No, it's too late. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, call when you get back from the airport. Sorry. Serious? Right now, I'm really not in the mood for men. Tell me about it. A man is his job. Do you think that applies to us, too? Well, I sure as hell hope not. Would you like another drink?
What a day. Today should go down in Guinness. I settled all my debts, and to top it off, I netted Gardner Blackstone. I've been after him since '94. Never got so much as a hi, how are you? And today, I got someone I don't particularly respect. Okay, someone very related to me gave me a tip. Like manna from heaven, the biggest fish of all is mine. I should be out dancing my ass off. Hell, I should be on top of the Twin Towers howling at the moon.
But instead you're here with me.
Truth is, Blackstone was always going to be my flag on the top of Mount Everest, you know? My buzzer beater, 7th game, no time on the clock. What the hell?
You just nailed a 7-figure client, but you needed someone's help. My God, it is a nightmare.
No, it's like I'm trying to cross the ocean in a rowboat that sprung a leak, and I know I'm never going to get there. Still, I am paddling my ass off trying.
So what about the feathers?
I thought that was hope.
Maybe in your case, it is luck. And maybe you should heed your own advice and follow the rule.
But I don't feel lucky.